and happy Tuesday. And if you celebrate, happy 4th of July. I came in red, white and blue this morning. I purposely dug out a top. I've not worn this for ages. I thought, I know, I could do red, white and blue today. So happy 4th of July if you celebrate, but happy Tuesday to everybody else. So it's great to have you along. I'm Corrine Robinson and I'm here as your presenter all day on Crafters TV. So I hope you can join us. We've got a brilliant day ahead of us. We've got so much to share with you and it's going to be so much fun. Well, I'm not here on my own today. She's still calming down after a journey and she's got herself settled. We have the lovely Debbie. It's the Robinson Day today.
It is a Robinson Day. It is the Mrs. Robinson Day. Well, I say Mrs. Robinson. Really, technically, I'm not really. You're a proper Mrs. Robinson.
Yes.
I'm not technically a real Mrs. Robinson, although it's still my name.
Yes,
if you get me. If you get me. But yes, I cannot believe it. Do you know, it feels like absolutely ages since I was last here. And I don't think it was that long ago, but it just feels like it was just a long time. So it's lovely to be back, and we've got a great day lined up as well, Corrine. So yes, we've got loads lined up. We're going to give you a sneaky peek of everything coming up in Wake Up Call. We've got a brilliant craft vault on all things Nature's Garden. So we've got, and when I say deals galore, I mean deals galore. You're not going to believe some of the prices. If you can expect what you would normally expect from a craft vault, then you know where we're going to be going with some of these prices. Absolutely crazy ones, and they're absolutely fantastic. And some really lovely collections that we're going to give you a little sneak peek in this show as well. And then launch party.
It certainly is.
It's been ages since I've done a launch party, so I'm really excited to do the launch party. Plus a sneaky peek of some things that are coming up as well. We've got some previews and some really lovely previews coming up as well, which I believe was a first look this weekend.
Certainly was.
Oh, it's so nice. So nice. I've even got the craft along for that one.
Oh, have you?
I have, yeah. I don't know how I managed that one.
You did well on that one.
I've got the craft along for that one. So, yeah, so it's going to be a great day, great lined up. And, yes, happy Independence Day to all our lovely stateside friends and family over across the pond. Whatever it is that you're doing, I hope it's a blessed day for you all. And, yeah, come and join us if you can. Grab your cuppers. I've got mine.
I've drunk mine. Mine's
Have you drunk yours already?
Yeah.
Got mine ready.
Brilliant. Yeah, so as Debbie said, it's going to be a fantastic day. Now, because it's 4th of July, we've got a special deal on our website. If you go onto the website, we'll show you in just a few minutes. You've got 40% off in our 4th of July sale, so make sure you do that. We've also just gone live with our pick of the day, and we'll have a look at that in a few minutes. So yeah, as you would expect, lots of fantastic deals. Now we have Carletta Morris here with us. Just so you know, it's Victoria and Olivia on socials today, and it's Dean and Charlotte. Thank you. It just went then. How was that? It was on the tip of my tongue. I could see it. It's gone. I don't do names very well at the moment. Dean and Charlotte are in the gallery today all day, so yes, say hello to them too, and they're saying hello to you. So Carletta said happy 4th of July, everyone. Lois says good morning, everyone from Ohio. Happy 4th of July to all those that celebrate. We've got Sarah Brown in from Melbourne saying hello to all her crafty friends. Michelle Harris, good morning all. Daniel says good morning, Corrine and Debbie, hope you're well. We are.
Absolutely.
Michelle says love your blouse, Corrine. Thank you. It's a very old one. Sandra Dunder said good morning, Corrine, Debbie and CTV crew, social media superstar, crafty chatty chums. Happy 4th of July to my US buddies. Have a great day. It certainly is. And then Phil Watson said happy Independence Day to all who celebrate. Now, as Debbie said, we're going to start with our wake-up call, and we're going to give you a little sneak peek of everything that's going on. Then we've got our craft vault, and yes, there are some amazing deals. It's all Nature's Garden themed. So if you have a favourite Nature's Garden, then I would tune in and see what's on there. And then, like you say, it's launch party. Now, we always do 3 collections on launch party. So we've got 2 nice new ones, but we're going to bring back something a little bit older that still fits in with the sort of 'tis the season sale that we have been having. So although it's a launch party, we've got some deals on amazing prices. So make sure you tune in for that one. Right, so if we mentioned the 4th of July sale, so should we have a look and see where that is on the website, and then you can click on that and have a look. There you go, absolutely brilliant. So look at that, all those lovely banners there on the website. Click on that 4th of July banner, and then you're going to see 40% off. Look at those lovely, lovely deals on there. There are so many on there that you might just want to go and have a look and see if any of those take your fancy. Oh, there's some really lovely ones. I can see stamps, I can see dies. I'm seeing sequins, I think, there. I'm seeing embossing folders. I'm seeing all sorts on there. Yeah, I'm a little bit far away from the screen, so I don't want to go too close to it. Otherwise, you're going to see me really up close to the camera. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Make sure you go and have a really good mooch around there, because I'm not totally sure how long that will last for. Now, today, 5 minutes ago, we launched our latest pick of the day. And this today is our pick of the day. It's a TriBlend markers. It's a 24-piece. It's the Essentials collection. And I'm going to show you these. So you're going to get 24 pens, it says on the screen, but these are all TriBlends. That means you're going to get the 3 different tones within the same colour. So you can see on here, we've got plenty of reds and sort of corals, we've got the greens going into the turquoise, going naturally into the blues, purples, pinks, you've got those skin tones, you've got the browns, oh, the really important greys down there as well. You've got some pale pinks. So you are actually getting 72 colours in there, effectively 72 pens today for £55 or $80. You're saving $24.99. You're saving £1 a pen on these, and a little bit more. £1 a pen. That is amazing. Now, your platinum price down there, £44 or $64. Now, you're going to get double points on this all day today because it is our pick of the day. We always give you double points on our pick of the day. Now, maybe you've already had these in the past, and some of them are starting to sort of get a little bit dry and need refilling. Well, because you can't refill them. Replacing is the word I mean. So this is your perfect opportunity to replace some of your really used ones. So yeah, make sure you get them. £44 for, if you're platinum, $64 is an amazing, amazing price. So yeah, also joined us this morning. So we have Terry Anderson says, good morning, lovely Robinson ladies from, hello from Ohio. And Betty says, I just love the 2 Robinsons. Oh, you are so very kind. And Georgianne says, hi, Corrine and Debbie from Clearwater, Florida. You 2 girls look fabulous. Well, you are all very, very kind. Now, the first one we're going to look at, and this is from our craft vault, so you can expect some amazing savings on this. This is our Wildflower collection. Now, Wildflower collection only launched quite recently. It's not that old, so to be getting it in a craft vault is brilliant. Now, you're going to get your Stay Wild stamp. So this is a selection. You're getting 11 stamps, 17 dies, 1 embossing folder, and 1 stencil. So you're going to get everything that you need to be able to make some brilliant projects. Obviously, it's not the full collection. This is our selection of all the bits. So yeah, look at that. Really useful stamps. Stamps that you're really going to enjoy using on there. Then you've got the embossing folder. Now, I love this. I did a show with our Jan about a month ago. Oh my, she blew me away using this. Just put it onto craft cards and adding some inks and some gilding waxes made it look amazing. So you're going to get this one. So yeah, this is a 2D embossing folder. And then I think this might be part of my favourite bit of this collection. I love so many elements of this. This is the Wildflower wreath die. Now, it's really clever because they're giving you in 2 dies, so it cuts into your cardstock if you want to, or it cuts out. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful projects with this. And then next we have the Meadow Flowers. It's an edger die. Isn't that gorgeous? Imagine that with a bit of acetate behind and paper piecing those the colours back into there. It's going to look gorgeous. And then probably the most important bit, because it's the Wildflower collection, we're going to give you the mailbox flowers, but we're also going to give you the stencil to be able to make the little bouquet holder, whatever you want to call it, the little envelope to put all of your wildflowers in. Now, these are going to be some staple flowers that you are going to turn to time and time again. They are so, so usable and ones that you're really going to look. And I love how, to give you more flowers, we've given you sort of 3 here with sort of flowers with the stems with no heads on, and then you can just interchange them. I mean, how usable is that? Makes it really, really, you know, cost effective for you. Now, the price today for this is £34 or $39. You're saving 20% on there, but an even better price down here, £27.20 or $31.20. So make sure you pick up with that. I mean, I'm just going to show you. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Using that wreath and then the flowers. They do look, oh yes, it does look good. Dean says that in my ear as if he was surprised. Oh yeah, that does look good. As if I was telling you rubbish, telling you tales. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous with that edge of dye down here and then those flowers on there. And I'll find one more. Oh, I've got to show you this because I do love this. How about that? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, you might not be able to get the Wildflower paper pad, but they've got the summer, we've got so many, I keep forgetting. We've got the colours of summer. We've had so many different floral ones, and they're all going to work with these, so that will be brilliant. So make sure you pick that up if you haven't got it yet. Now, the next collection, and this is the one that our Debbie is going to show you first. So this is your sunflower selection. So there's 4 different elements, but those 4 elements are going to give you 15 stamps, 10 dies, and your flower forming foam. Look, it's 12 pieces of flower forming foam. Now, can I just say, and I know I say this all the time, when I first started making flowers out of foam, sheets of foam cost me £1 a sheet. Now, this whole selection is costing you £10 or $13. I couldn't have even bought the 12 sheets of foam for what you're paying for this. So you are getting, do you say 70% saving, Dean? Wow, absolutely amazing. Now, if you've got the foam, you're going to want some flower dies. I've not got a board, I couldn't find the board. This is the striking sunflowers. So you're going to get all of the dies to be able to make the flowers and the foliage. If you want to make them out of foam, look amazing. You can just see them on there. I know it's quite small, but you're going to be able to see them on there. You can be able to make all of the flowers out of these, or you can, oh, that's a mess in there, I'm not going to get that out, or you can do them out of paper, you could do them out of craft metal, you could do them out of fabric. It's entirely up to you. Now, you've also got your Hello Sunshine stamp sets. So you've got the word sunshine, and then you've got all of the extra words that go with it. So sending sunshine, sunshine and smiles, sunshine on a cloudy day. So you're going to get so many sentiments out of that. But I love that. That's absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, you're getting your fabulous friend. Now, this is beautiful. So this is a sort of a 2-layer stamp so that you can stamp it up, and that means that you can use the different coloured inks in there. If you look at this finished one, if this was a single stamp, then the black that was outlined of the sunflowers would also be the same colour for the frame. But by giving you as 2 separate stamps, that means you can select what colour you want for the different elements. So I think that is really, really useful. So you're going to be able to do that. I'm just looking. Oh, yeah, and the word sentiment is separate again. So actually, you could possibly start looking at some of these stamps and seeing if you could put those in there as well. Just want to show you the colours of the foam that you're going to get. You're going to get the bright yellow, the lovely yellow, the brown, and then these 2 shades of green, because we all know that foliage is really important when you're making your flowers. Now, if you want all of that, it should be $34.96 or $45.95, but not today. You're going to get that £10. It's like being in our £10 deal section, $13. But even better than that, look at that. £8 is your platinum price, or $10.40. I'm not kidding you, that's probably the price just of one of your die sets. And the rest all comes free. Well, if you've got 4 elements and you're getting 75% saving, that's effectively what you're doing. You're paying for 1 and getting 3 for free, which is the best deal that I like to see. So, our lovely Debbie, I can see she's got some finished samples to show you this, and then she's going to make a beautiful project.
Well, yes, because it is a good... I can't get my price, I'm not going to lie. When I saw that, I thought, what? Did you not see me look up? I was like... Sure, we lost leave our senses. I know we've got some really good deals, just realise how good. Especially because we don't get to see the platinum price and all those kind of deals. So you think they're great, but then you forget you've got the extra bit. So that for me, it's absolutely fabulous to be able to get it get the rest of that collection for this price today, whether it be a gift to yourself or a gift for someone that you know and love. But you can be making some beautiful things. Now I know that these samples have originally got those paper pads that we had. However, I just want you to take a look at some of the elements in there that you can recreate. I absolutely love that stamp. And those flowers, those sunflowers, I think you're going to be able to use in a multiple of ways in terms of adding. They could be the embellishments to other things that not necessarily the sunflower collection. You could take it into your other crafty stash. Love this one as well. Some really beautiful pieces in there. And again, lots of lovely things that you can be doing. But of course, you've got it at that fabulous, fabulous price, which is just insane. I'm going to use a couple of the elements. I'm going to use those gorgeous sunflower flowers. Or the striking sunflowers, and I'm also going to use the fabulous frame as well. Now this is box fresh, straight out, so I might have to prime my stamp, Corrine, because I did, well, when I say box fresh, don't tell Tracy or Jake, will you? But I couldn't get into the package. I don't know if you heard me ripping and tearing, and it was stuck. I just couldn't get into it, so it's had a little bit of damage.
Well, no one needs to see it. No one needs to see that. No one needs. You could have got away with that, Debbie.
The thing is, I'm quite honest.
Actually tell us that.
The thing is, I'm quite an honest person, and I do like to tell you the truth. And I don't like to, you know, if I've made a mistake or if I'll hold my hands up, I will tell you I have made that mistake. But yeah, absolutely fabulous. So we'll start with. In fact, you know what? I'm going to die cut it first, and then I'm going to place it in there. It might make it a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to use the die cut piece with some multi-purpose cardstock, and we're going to run that through our die cutting machine. I think while I'm at it as well though, I'm going to pop on and use some of these sunflowers. I've got some textured cardstock here, so I am going to run a few of those pieces through as well to build up my sunflower. What I love about these is that you've got the separate pieces to create full flowers, you've got the centre pieces as well, all the foliage thing as well, they're in there. One day, Corrine, one day.
One day.
One day. It'll just come naturally and
nice
just
foliage.
flow. You want my lovely?
Foliage sounds very posh.
I always, look, it's the way I've always said it, and it's the way I will continue to say it. I always remember, do you remember Mr. Martin Parker from another place, another life? He always used to try and get me to say it, and I could never say it. And I said to him, Martin, no matter how many times, Jan's given me a crash course in how to say, nope, it still doesn't go in, it still doesn't stick. So yeah, but I said it so it's got that little posh ring to it when I say it, because I can't say it any other way. Right, so I'm going to come in now and just add a few little bits. I'm going to fill my plate. Actually, I'm just using my little junior plates though, so I'm not filling it too much, but make the most of the space that I've got.
Might as well.
Absolutely. While I'm going through with one, I might as well put some others through there as well. So, Ren, I'm going to run that through, and it's a normal thin metal die, so we're going to put that in.
You prefer, for the frame, you prefer to cut it before you stamp it?
I do personally, because I can place the stamp into the frame rather than the frame on. And the thing with the acrylic is that it can. So what can happen is that you can put your acrylic piece down onto your stamping card or your all-purpose card. You can put that down onto there, but because of how the nature of it is,
it's a frame, isn't it?
Yeah, and it can move. Yeah. So that's why I prefer to do it the other way around. That makes
absolute total sense. Yeah.
Yes. It's
you don't want to distort it.
Yeah, you can.
And then not be able to get it to fit within the die.
Yeah, and I've had that happen to me on numerous occasions. Then thinking there's something wrong with the stamp and die, but there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. It's just the way it's been placed down and how it's been built up. Now, I'll take all of these pieces out. So let me get all of those. And you've also got, again, you're going to build up these gorgeous flowers. You're going to cut multi-put them through. Do you know as well, they'll fit through your mini?
Yes, they will.
Mini, absolutely. They're going to fit through your mini as well. But I'm just going to take all of these and get these bits ready and all die cut, and then we'll do the stamping part of it. Now, if I just take that out. Corrine, is it about 1,000 degrees in here, or is it me? Is it very warm?
I'm actually quite comfortable at this moment in time.
I'm very warm, and I keep thinking, I don't know if it is me.
That's because you've just been drinking a hot cup of coffee, love.
Yeah, but no. My nana used to. Remember the old wives' tale? If you drink something hot, it cools you down. Yeah. I never believed that And right now I don't believe it because I'm about 1,000 degrees off.
I say it to my husband all the time.
Do
He's
you?
like, how can you drink a cup of tea on a hot day? I'm like, because it cools you down.
It was something my nana used to say
I think
to
it
us
was
all the
probably
time.
something like my granny used to say to me too.
Yeah, I think of this. Well, they tell you all sorts, don't they? My dad used to tell me if I ate, do you know if you burnt the toast, if I ate the burnt toast, it'd make my hair go curly. And obviously I was obsessed with it. I wanted curly hair. Having naturally straight, well, I say naturally straight, I've got a bit of a wave to it. But yeah, so I used to eat all the burnt toast all the time. That's how he used to get to me. That's how he used to get me, instead of wasting food. That's how he used to get me to eat it.
Oh, there was so many. I think every food on the planet gives you curly hair. If you eat the crust, you get curly hair. If you do, yeah. You're going to tell me next that he told you if you ate the pips from the apple, an apple tree would grow.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, don't, if you swallow chewing gum, it's going to wrap around your internal organs so you spit it out. That's the kind of thing that they used to tell me. I mean, really, could have scarred me for life, Corrine. I'm not going to lie, could have scarred me for life. Right, so yeah, in terms of popping your stamp down, you're going to be able to she says place it. Oh, Debbie, if you get it the right way around. We're going to place that onto there. Plus, we've got this area as well, which I absolutely... And this is the thing about these. If you lay them down, there's a bit of stretch and you can move and manoeuvre them...
Manipulate.
Manipulate, yeah, that's the word. Do you know, Corrine, I'm struggling with words already. In fact, if I'm all right, can I go and put the fan on just for a couple of seconds, if that's all right? And I need to let the guys know I can't hear a thing at the moment either. So I've lost connection. No, it's all separated from my back. I can feel that everything's gone. And the fact of the matter is, I've got about 1,000 degrees coming at me as well. So can I just have a couple of seconds to get myself sorted?
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Debbie's just going to sort herself out. So I'm just going to do a quick recap on this one so that you can see. So I put it down. So this is the die and stamp set that Debbie is using. This is your fabulous frame. So this is the one she's using. So as Debbie said, if you cut this one out first, that then enables you to place this on separately. Because if you see this is connected, you'd only take a little bit, because however you lay it down, then the stamping platform or the rocker block or whatever you want to use to pick it up will pick it up in the configuration that you've laid it down. So if you have got any little creases or twists in it, then obviously it's going to pick it up like that. And then, so if you cut it out first and then put this one on, you can actually sort of put it into the right areas. And then you can do the same with the friend, and then you can put whichever sentiment you want. Now, you've just seen our Debbie cutting the striking sunflower. So these are your floral elements, and they are lovely. They are just ones that you can beautifully layer up and do on there. And then, as well as that sentiment on the frame, the fabulous friend, we're giving you the sunshine. Hello, sunshine. So this is going to give you all of those lovely sentiments, and that, I'm going to put that one round the right way round. There we go. So it's going to give you all of those beautiful sentiments that all link to the word sunshine. So you can do this. So you've got things like sending sunshine. What's this one down here? Sunshine and rainbow. Where is it? You can. I'm going to say. So you've got hello sunshine. You've got may your day be filled with sunshine and rainbows. I had to do it. They have been put on here in a place to maximise the use of that stamp. The acrylic, so sometimes it just takes you a minute to work it out. Sending you sunshine, you are my sunshine. Oh, I used to love that. We used to sing that song, You Are My Sunshine. I'm not going to sing because that would absolutely kill the TV for the day. You would be turning off in your drove, so we're not going to sing that. But I do like that. You Are My Sunshine. And then finally, you're going to get your foam as well. So you've got all of the foam. You can see on there the 4 colours on there. You've got the brown, the green, the yellow, and it looks a little bit brown, my monitor, but it's just sort of a different shade of green. So if I show you on here, you can see let me go the right way. The 4 colours, the yellow. I mean, sunflowers, you're going to need the brown. You've got that, I don't know what the word is for that green. It's definitely got grey, sage. That's the word I wanted, Charlotte. Thank you. And then obviously that lovely lush green as well. Now, if you're looking at that, you would be expecting the price to be nearer the normal price of $34.96 or $45.95. That's what you would be expecting to pay. But no, we're going to give you 75% off today, and that's going to give me £10 or $13. But the most important price, because I know a lot of you are, is the platinum price, £8 £6 or $10.40. Now, there's loads of you watching here. We're just getting our Debbie sorted out, but we have got Betty Weaver says hello from Idaho. We've got Marianne says good morning to you all from New Jersey. She's making a card for a friend. Oh, what are you using, Marianne? Let us know. That's only half a story there. We want to know what collections you're using or what papers you're doing, so that'd be perfect. We've got Pamela Greenwich says hello, and she's waving and saying happy 4th of July, everyone. Crafty Stacey Lou, oh bless you, Crafty Stacey Lou. She says morning all. On my way home from Aberdeen to Yorkshire, it's 6 hours in the car. What a brilliant time to be able to watch. Now 6 hours in the car, depending on when you set off, you might be able to get through Wake Up Call and Craft Vault as well. So hopefully you can see all of those. And she says, hi Debbie, it's Stacey from Sheffield HC. Was lovely meeting you. So there you go. Did you meet her at the weekend?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Oh, she's been on a road trip then. If you met her at the weekend, she's now heading back from Aberdeen.
Yes,
there we go.
Oh, do you know, so many people came to see me at the weekend. It was absolutely nuts. Sorry about that, we're having a few technical issues. Honestly, the class all day at Chesterfield, I mean, do you know when you go by, you go in really early, but by the time I don't know where the day went. It was super fast paced. Everybody played with the inks. So they were playing with the duet ink pads and they had a little go at the shimmer ink pads at the end.
Lovely.
So it was lovely to meet so many people from all over the country that came up. So thank you very much. So Stacey, I hope you enjoyed it as well, as much as I did, because I absolutely loved it. It was a fabulous day. And then I were in Leeds on Sunday, demonstrating up there with the new machine. And a lady came all the way from Liverpool, would you believe?
Wow.
All the way from Liverpool to come and see me. So absolutely blown away by the weekend. But it's been one of those where, do you know, where it's literally the weekend has flown by, but it's been absolutely incredible. Now, because of all the technical issues that I've had, I've just speeded up the next process so that you can see it when it's all coloured in, because I don't want to waste any more time. So when you get your frame ready and all framed up and stamped, colour it in. This is the end result that you get, which is absolutely glorious.
Gorgeous,
I'm just going to finish off my flowers just to speed up as well, so we can try and catch up on time, because we've got so many fantastic deals. I don't want anyone to miss out on any of them. I've fetched my mini back in as well, because I'm just going to use that to cut out a couple of the middles as well. So if I grab a little piece of, I'm going to use a bit of craft card actually, Corrine, for the centre.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think that'll look really nice on there. But you can, you know, colour these in any sorts of colours. I'm actually going to use one of the duet ink pads actually.
Why are you?
Well, why not? Because they're absolutely fabulous. Oh, I did have time in my life.
Did you literally just rip that corner off one of the sheets of craft cards on the side?
Yes, I promise at the end I will go back and I will cut it off.
I just love how you just literally... But yeah, why? You don't want it any more than that, do you? So.
No, you don't. I didn't need any more than that, because I'm literally going to put that into my centre. But I'm going to use, let's see if I can frame that a little bit better so you can see it, because there we go. That's better. I'm going to use the Sweet Clementine.
Oh, it's a lovely colour.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Just to tickle over the edges of the sunflower and give it a little bit of colour as well. Now, I love these ink pads, and I did at the weekend. We went through, look at me, I've got tape stuck to my watch. Corrine, how did I manage that? I literally took it through the paces and did just a few of the things that you can use with our hybrid ink pads, because they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. So much so that when I did finish on Saturday, I went to go upstairs and go away a little bit more, Debbie, with them.
Did you?
I did, yeah, because I love making backgrounds as well, and at time in my life, I went home with about 50 pieces at the weekend with the amount of classes that I took. But it were good. I said classes, it were a free make and take session, so it were absolutely fab. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of tacky glue to go into that centre piece as well. You can shape them, so you can take your ball tools or your bone folder to shape. Now, I know I've got some in here. Let me just see if I can find one. Everything but the kitchen sink in my little bag there. So I'm going to give it a little shape just to get that in. Now you can use quite a few petals as well, so you can really build up your sunflower in terms of 2, 3, 4 pieces, depending on the look that I think you want to achieve. I'm only going for 2 on this particular one, and I'm going to line that up and then put the centrepiece in there as well. And I've got some foliage. Foliage, did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
That's right.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just say it, and it just comes out right.
It did. Yeah. It did. I'm not going to try and tempt fate to say it again, but yeah, it did. And I think that's the way I'm going to go, Corrine. Try not to think about it. Yeah. I think the think about it, then it goes all wrong and all not right. Yeah. absolutely, I'm going to do that. Now I'm just going to give it a little tickle as well with a bit of colour, because even though it's craft card, I just want to give it a little bit more of a deeper centre, shall we say?
Yeah.
And I'm just using one of the TriBlends. Did you say we got some, what's the pick of the day today?
It's TriBlend pens.
Is it?
You could use your earth brown or your gold brown blends.
Gold brown would look lovely in that centre, yeah, absolutely. That would look lovely as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you were using the brush ones, but the normal ones are going to do
absolutely
exactly
fine.
the same.
Yeah, absolutely fine, Corrine. I love my TriBlends.
Have you got no feeling in your hand at all? You'll be able to. Does that not hurt your hand?
No. Does it hurt yours when you do it?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hurt at all. And I'm just, because normally I would use like a foam. Do you know how that lovely foam that we had with the ball tools that come? You could do it that, but no. Or the back of your craft mat. Do you know your stamping mat? You could use that as well. But no, it's absolutely fine. But aren't they beautiful flowers?
That looks gorgeous.
Honestly.
Just adding that little bit of hint of ink really makes it pop.
Absolutely. Now, there is another little element in here that I'm going to use, so I'm just going to pop this to one side, because you have got the lovely stamp and die set that has the sunshine on it as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So I've die cut those out, and I've die cut them out into some. Again, I'm trying to kind of mix and match the colours. Bit of black that you can see in your frame. I've got the orange as well. Oh, I say orange. It's from the latest. Do you know the latest flower one?
Oh,
with the polka dots on the back. 12 by 12 textured cardstock.
Summer,
that's the one. Oh, what do they call that one, Corrine?
Colours of Summer. No.
It is, you're right. Colours of Summer. That's right, yeah.
I think it is.
It is, yeah, absolutely. So, and I'm going to put this all together because I'm going to line those two up, and I'm going to do a little bit of a shadow drop. But however, I have got a little box because we're going to create a very quick little box. The dimensions of the box as well, and I'll just give you these. It's actually going to, this one's 10.5 by 10.5, and I've scored it 3 inches all the way around. So I've got really quite a deep base.
Yeah.
And then this one is a 7.5 inch square, and then I've just gone this round at 1.5 all the way around. I've already done some pads. Now, I'm not sure if the plaid pads are still in stock, Corrine.
It was the other day. The blush plaid pad was still available.
Well, can you see why I've chose this one?
Yes.
Because of the colour.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's got like a sunflowery kind of colour to it. So I've used that one. Of course, you could use some of those beautiful summer...
Colours of Summer.
Thank you. Oh no, I think I've cut my base bigger than what I should have done. However, I'm not going to worry too much at the second, so I'm going to come in and just pop this down together. Let's come in and do all of these pieces. Now, usually when I've got...
I was just about to say, Century Pearl that would work really nice would be the pumpkin one.
Yes.
I love the pumpkin.
Yeah, that would look nice as well, yeah. Normally, when I've got like a big, deep base like this, Corrine, I tend to use a red liner tape.
All right.
Only because it's quite a big, can you see the size? We've got like 3 inches there. So usually to stick that down, I tend to use a red liner tape. However, as you all know, our adhesive glue is absolutely fabulous. It's super strong.
I love a box where you have a deeper base and a shallower lid. I think it looks really effective.
It's very effective, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Now, I think I have cut my pieces here. This is because we've had that much on over the last few days.
Right.
However, it's not going to look too bad because what it'll look like a little lid that I've put on top.
Right.
So I could make another one for the bottom and stick it on the bottom to create a bit of a different style box. So I'm not going to worry too much.
If you just cut it in half and then overlayer it.
Yes.
Just overlayer it and it'll go back to the right size.
I like your way of thinking.
It was only too big in one direction, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
You just slice it and then layer it up. And then you'll still get your borders around the outside.
Absolutely. So I'm going to just pop that on the top here, going across, and then we'll do a little bit of a shadow drop as well. So let me get that, let's go in, I'm going to go across. So let's go across there. I'm not going to worry too much. There is some nice little stamps that can go in there as well. So you could put one of your stamps. You could put any of your stamps, to be fair, onto there. So I'm going to pop that on, and then I'm going to take this and go over the top of it and just drop it slightly. Now, I've run this through the Xyron, so it's the adhesive sheets. It's like the double-sided adhesive sheet.
Adhesive
What's
sheets?
adhesive? Is that a new word? Adhesive sheets. And
I worked with Michelle on Friday, and she did new words, and I'm working with you today, and you've got new words.
I have my own dictionary. I can tell you that for now, and anybody who's worked with me will tell you the same thing, Corrine, that I have a Debby dictionary. I
think we have a Crafters TV dictionary between the two of you. Definitely.
You can't help it. It's, I always say it's, well, it's, do you know when you're at a certain age? I also say it's to do with that. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
Mine's names.
Yours is names. Oh yeah, trying to remember names can always be a tricky one as well, can't it? So when you finish that then, and your flower, and you can then start to add some dimension with your pieces, you're going to just bring it and pop it all together, so you end up with it looking like this.
Oh, that looks
You've got your lovely sentiments that come in this collection as well. Everything that you can see on this box is used with that lovely collection. It's the price that's blowing me away. If that is around for Craft Vault, I think I'll eat me out, because it's £10 or $13 for everything that you showed at the beginning, Corrine. But to get it for £8 or $10.50 for a really, even do you know even if you wanted some multiples, this would look lovely. And like I said, you could add as much to. I mean, I could add more to this if I wanted to, and create a really beautiful summery feel box to that as well. But isn't it just the most glorious, glorious collection? Absolutely beautiful.
You're right, there's less than 30 available in stock. Now, as I was saying to you, I would pay more than £8, $10.40 for my 12 sheets of foam, quite without thinking about it. So if you want to just stock up on the foam and then gift the rest of the items, what a beautiful gift that would be. That would work really, really well. Thank you, Debbie. That was absolutely gorgeous. Loads of you tuning in now. Gareth Dobbs says, good morning, Robertson ladies and everyone at CTV. Stephanie Theodore says, good morning, everyone. Betty says, good morning from Oklahoma. Kim Rice is working on Christmas cards with the Elegant Angel, but she loves those sunflowers. We've got Peggy from, good morning from Minnesota. Marianne says, these stamps would be great to stamp on muslin or calico, as you call it, with fabric ink and embroider the sunflower design. Oh, how beautiful that would be. Carol Dunn says, good morning, a bit late, sorry, from Cornwall. You are forgiven, Carol, you're here. Oh, Marianne, who came in earlier, she says, Corrine, I'm using green card with accent of yellow for the Gemini Club Challenge of the Month. Book theme, as friend is retiring after 50 years at a public library. Well, what an achievement that is. So I hope your friend has a very happy retirement. Shadiah says, good morning, Fab, Debbie and Corrine. Debbie, love your dress. Beautiful, bright colours, isn't it? And Sarah Brown says, I'm going to read this out, Debbie. I'm going to watch your face. Debbie, I have to say, I'm loving the new hair colour. You look gorgeous.
It was an accident, Sarah. It was an accident. I had a little bit of a crisis with a new product that I was using. I left it on a little bit too long, and I've ended up with all these purple tones running through. But it's very weird, because if I go around the back, you'll see there's nothing there. So I've had a complete accident, and now I'm trying to wash it out. But it takes a little while to wash it out, Corrine, because this happened last week, would you believe? And yeah, probably about 50 washes. Dean is saying to me, honest to goodness, an accident that happened. And people have been saying how nice it is, but do you know when you're like, I matched the what?
The sign, look, the crafters.
Charlotte, I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. I matched the sign behind me. Yeah, and shall we call it an happy accident?
There we go.
One that I won't be repeating, though. One that I will not be repeating. And also, can I tell you, if you ever get anything new, read the instructions. Because if I'd have read the instructions, this wouldn't have happened. However, thank you very much. I'll take that compliment.
There you go. So that's from Sarah. And Noreen says good morning from Ireland. So, yeah, it's lovely to have you all on board. Now, I just want to sort of give you another heads up on this pick of the day. Launched at 11 o'clock today, and it'll be gone tomorrow. It is just here for 24 hours. Now, this is your TriBlend collection. It's your essentials. These are your normal bullet nib pens. As you can see, you're going to get a light, a mid and a dark tone in every colour. And I'm going to bring you this in. I'll put it in the right way up even. So you can see the colours that you're getting. Look at that. You've got your dark reds going into your corals and oranges through to your yellows and greens, those gorgeous turquoises and blues, down to the purples, the pinks. What's that one? I can't see. Pale pink. Then you've got the tans, the earth brown, like Debbie was just using, the gold brown. Then you've got your two different greys, and really important, you're going to get your fair skin too. Now, those should be $79.99 or $119.99, and they are every day of the week. That is what you pay for them. But today, we're going to save you $24.99. That's effectively, we're going to take £1 off every pen. £1 off every single pen and give you them today for £55 or $80. But you're not interested in the today's price, because the price that's most important to you is the platinum price, £44 or $66. That is amazing, amazing price. But even more importantly, you're getting your double points. So you're still getting more points than if you'd have bought this at full price, 88 points or 128 if you are in the US, which is even more points than if it had been at regular price. So what a time to be getting these. If you just need to top up, because some of yours, you know, they've been used and worked because they are workhorse pens. So there we go. Right, now, that is our pick of the day, so make sure you grab that. And we're just going to have a quick little break while you watch this VT and check out your baskets.
La 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 la. Oh, hello. You caught me in full Christmas swing, decking the halls. Yeah, I know it's summer, but for crafters, 'tis the season to get started on those Christmassy projects. You can get an extra head start on our 'Tis the Season sale. We've got up to 70% off hundreds of Christmas crafting goodies. Shop with us from the 26th of June till the 8th of July for a snowstorm of amazing seasonal offers. From stamps and dies to shimmering and snowy embellishments, this is our early Christmas gift to you. So many amazing offers you won't want to miss out on. Tune in to Crafters TV and shop the Crafters Companion website for our fabulous 'Tis the Season sale. Ah.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
Feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Hello and welcome back. We have a lot of you here this morning. You're obviously loving the show. We've got Lynn Morton says good morning, Corrine, Debbie, Team Social and all the CTV team from a lovely Newcastle. It was a lovely sunny morning this morning, Lynn. Michelle Harris says love boxes, that's a beauty. Lois says beautiful box, Debbie, thank you, I love it. And Cheryl Kay, I'm impressed, Cheryl. I made my first Christmas card yesterday and a Christmas box last week. This is the first time I've started Christmas in July. I'm a real crafter. Well, I'm sure you're a real crafter anyway, Cheryl. So, yeah, but well done on getting ahead. Now, I'm knocking pieces off this as we go, so I'm going to pick this one up. Now, we're going to have a look at one of our collections that we've got in our launch party tonight. Now, I did tell you we've got 2 new ones and one of our old ones, because they always like to give us 3 collections. This is one of our old ones, and we just had to bring it to show you because of the saving on this. Now, everything I'm going to show you should cost you £103.90 or $125.50, but it's not going to cost you that, and it's not even going to cost you a fraction of that. So you're going to get all of your embellishments, and you're going to get lots of these little fir cones with the white accents on. Look at these. You've got the berries, the frosted berries, and then the shiny ones as well, and the little fir cones. You're going to get, really important, you're going to get the Twas the Night Before Christmas paper pad. Double-sided papers, absolutely gorgeous. This one's been flicked a few too many times, and it's the glue's gone on the top, so I'm going to do that really carefully. 12 different designs, and you're getting 36 sheets, so you're getting 3 of each. Yeah, there's not 3 of it. This been used, it's been flicked. Yeah, that's definitely. Well, I like that scene. That's lovely, isn't it? Oh, gorgeous. So you're going to get that. You're going to get your St. Nicholas. Now, this is all about the scene building, the storytelling. That stamp, you're going to take it into loads of projects, aren't you? That lovely Santa on the sleigh. Gorgeous. Then you've got your Christmas Eve. What a beautiful image. So you've got the window with the children looking out. You've got Mum and the little girl down here. Look at the little Christmas mouse. We all have to have a Christmas mouse, of course. Very traditional. Stockings by the fire is the next one. So you're going to be able to build up the fire. You've got the gorgeous stockings. Look at that Christmas tree. It is beautiful. Traditional window. This is a cut and emboss. So you're going to be able to cut. You're going to get that gorgeous brickwork. Look at that. Your window even opens. Loving that. Then look at this gorgeous frame. Your decorative frame. Now you're going to get this in 2 parts. So the frame's going to cut. And if you don't use this middle oval, you're going to get matte layer. If you use the middle oval, it's going to cut out and give you a gorgeous aperture. And then that looks upside down. I'm going to put it that way down. There we go. You've got the bow. You've got the bits that you can make a wreath as well. Oh, look at this one. You've got your festive foliage. I've not seen this one before. Look at that poinsettia. I am a bit partial to poinsettias. I really am. I do love them. Do you have to have a poinsettia at Christmas?
Not a real one.
Don't you?
No, because I'm not very.
You're not
I don't even think it'd last. But no, I do love the real thing. But I personally don't have them. But they're absolutely gorgeous. But however, in all my Christmas makes, I'm telling you now, all my Christmas makes, there's a poinsettia somewhere involved in there.
Exactly.
So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous one.
It certainly is. Loving that. Music and swirls, the most gorgeous edgeable. So you've got that one there. Other edgeable that you've got is your pine tree edge. Now remember, all of these, you're not having to pick which bits you want. You're going to get your ribbons. Now, these are very luxurious. So you've got like 2 velvet and a sort of glittery one. It's packed. Build a sleigh. So you're going to be, again, it's all about that scene building. Look at, I love when you look at a die, they look quite chunky, but then when you've cut them out, they look so dainty, don't they? They are gorgeous reindeers. And then you've got your build a stocking. How beautiful is that? Now, I've just been told in my ear that if you were to buy build a stocking, build a sleigh, that would cost you £30. You're getting all of this for free, because that's your price today, £30, $35. But even better than that, right down here, platinum price, £24 or $28. That is amazing. I don't think we've had a better price for that selection. I'm just going to put those out. I'll sort them all out when Debbie's doing her demo. The next one we've got is a couple of our really, really brilliant craft boxes. So this is a combination. You're going to get the 2 boxes. Wow, what a price. What a price. So less than the price of one box, you're going to get 37 and 38 as well. So these are all about pop-out. So you've got pop-out scenes and you've got pop-out characters as well. Look at this. 410 elements in total on here. You're going to get, so you've got 48 card blanks, 48 envelopes. You're going to get, I'm totaling up here, 19 stamps in total. You're going to get 11 dies. You're going to get 200 pearls. You're going to get 36 backing papers. There is so much in here. There is so much. 10 and 20, 32 stamps. So I'm having to count them up as I go across, adding up the two. It is so packed. So you can do your pop-out scenes, which is that one, sorry, there you go. Pop-out scenes, if you want to do that. You can do, you know, pop them out of the centre. There's so many ways you can make them. Or your lovely little pop-out characters. Now, that is just shy of £50, $50 every day of the week. You know we sell these craft boxes $24.99 all the time. That is their price. But today, we're going to give you both of these boxes. Now, if you've already got these, this is your price just for your consumable refills for £20 or $20. Platinum price right down there, £16, $16. Like I say, if you've already got these, but you want more papers, you need more envelopes, you've run out of pearls, you've run out of ribbons, then this is the time to get it when you're paying £16. Effectively, £8, $8 per box. That is just an amazing price just to refill. Yeah, I agree with you, Dean. Why people don't buy that is beyond me too. There we go. And then the next one I want to show you is our luxurious Christmas collection. Now, is this right? 126 sheets? Because I've got 90 here. What else should I have? There should be precious gold. I've not got precious gold. Precious gold is different.
Yeah, precious gold is normally like a century pearl.
It's like a century pearl. Yeah. So there should be precious golds as well. So you're going to get in the luxury cardstock in the gold. So you get the encapsulated glitter, the mirror, and the sap. There you go. You've got that there. Ah, it's here. It was separate. It was totally separate. That's why you couldn't find it earlier on your poll. I've got it. There we go. They've been put separately. There we go. Now, this is what you're going to get. So, as I was saying, you're going to get your luxury cardstock, your gold. So, you've got encapsulated glitter, mirror, and satin. Then you're going to get your red in the same configuration. Now, this is an out-of-the-world deal for 24 hours.
Out of this world?
It certainly is.
It's more than out of this world,
It certainly is, I know. And you're going to get your green. Then, and we found it now, is your precious gold. So you're getting all of these gorgeous century pearls. You've got the copper, that lovely sort of green gold, the beautiful bright gold.
Wow.
And I think those are repeats down there. There we go. So you're getting 36 sheets. All of this is A4 in all of them. An amazing deal. It should be just shy of £42 or just over $65, but not today. £25, $45. Now, your platinum price at £20 or $36, can I just say, if you were to buy the gold and the red, that would be £20 because these are $9.99 every day of the week or £10. So that's effectively that. So for platinum, you're effectively getting 2 packs for free. And that pack is even more expensive because it's 36 sheets. So yeah, so have a think about that. And they don't have to be for Christmas. You're going to be able to use them all the time. Brilliant, brilliant deal. So make sure you top up on that. But as I said, it's an out-of-the-world deal, so it's not going to last very long. Right, I'm working along the table. I'm getting there, The next thing I want to show you is our Aqua Blend pencils. Now, I know our Debbie's going to show you these at some point during the day because they are beautiful. If you ever wanted to do a pencil that, you can do. My top tip with these is to scribble down onto a little bit of watercolour card and then you've got a travelling palette. You don't even have to take the pens with you. You've got your botanicals. I'll just turn that round. Look at those beautiful colours. That's your botanicals. You've got your portraits, so you're going to have loads of beautiful colours in there. And also your landscapes. Look at that. I'm seeing seascapes. I'm seeing countryside, I'm seeing cities, I'm seeing all of those. Now you're going to get all of those, 24 in each tin, 72 pencils in here. Aquablend, so you can scribble them down and then activate them with your water. You're going to get these today for £60 or $80. Now, £48 or $64 is your platinum price, is effectively buying for two and getting one for free. So that is a brilliant, brilliant deal. So make sure you snap that up. I'll just give you a quick show on here. But with these aqua blends, you can colour with them, but then you can blend the colour with water. So, so easy to do. Look at those beautiful colours. Now remember, because they are aqua, this is just your starting point. These are your starting colours, so you can be creating even more colours with these. Now, there are no overlaps or duplications across these three tins. So that's your portraits. Then you've got your botanicals. Oh, they're beautiful. I love the colour of them, the transparency you can get with these. And then you've got your landscape as well. Absolutely gorgeous. So make sure, if you've ever had an inkling that you'd like to try those, then this will be the perfect time. Now, the final one I've already got out my counter just for a few minutes is our penguin collection. We are loving these. How about colouring these with your aqua pencils? That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant, brilliant. So you have got your Christmas blessings. This is the one, the gorgeous one. We were talking about this. That's his hand in like a praying position, but we've decided it could be a moustache, and he would fit on all of them. There you go. You've got all of the details on the screen.
I see him as a little shy penguin on stage, you know, when they're hiding, and they're playing the angel in the play, and you know your little ones where they're a little bit shy, and that's what I see. I see him hiding behind his little hands.
Perfect. Yeah, you see what you want, don't you?
You do.
We said snow what fun. Then we've got have a nice day. We got into a bizarre conversation about how a penguin would put ice skates on the other day, and it went how a penguin would put ice skates on, how they'd have to. I think it was myself and Ben. It was the most bizarre conversation, but there you go. We have these all the time, and the sentiments. You're going to get so many sentiments on these. We really need to sort these boards out. Then we've got Christmas hugs. He's really, really cute, and then we've got our pop-up out of the box. We've got sending holiday cheer. Now remember, aqua pens, alcohol pens, your pencils, whether they're your regular colour blend or your aqua blend. Then you've also got making spirits bright. $23.94 is your price. That is a really good price for all of those stamps, $35.70. But the most important price down here is our platinum price at $19.15 or $28.56. And you know, since we launched these a week ago today, they have been one of our top sellers every single day. You have been loving those. Now, I think I've done enough talking on here. Quick question for you before we go into this. Yep. Lynn Morton said, advice please. Am I better off with aqua pencils or aqua markers?
Now, that'll be a personal choice.
I think it will, won't it?
It will be a personal choice. Personally, I do love aqua blend pencils just because there's more. You've got more colours in your aqua blends than you have in your aqua blend pens, but you're going to get the same effect. It's a watercolour effect. I'm not talking like watercolours with your paints, that kind of water, but where it's water soluble, and you'll get the same kind of effects, just in a different medium, that's all. One's a pen, one's a pencil. Personally, pencils are absolutely fabulous because they have got so many colours in that range, and those tins there are, I'm going to be using them later on tonight in the launch party with the penguins, but they're absolutely fabulous. So my own personal advice would be the pencils. But I suppose it depends on your pockets, what you can stretch to, because the aqua pens are just equally as good, and you can still achieve watercolour effects. It's just that one's in the form of a pen, one's in the form of a pencil, but I go towards my pencils. I'm not going to lie.
It depends what you're wanting to do, because if you're wanting to do things like colour washes and things like that, resist technique, then I would probably go for the pens.
So the pens would give you more coverage if you were doing your colour washes and things like that. You could I'm saying could achieve it with your pencils. You absolutely can achieve that, and I'll probably show you later on tonight how to do that.
It might take a bit more work.
Yeah, you've got a little bit more to do with that one, whereas with the pens, because it's a liquid form rather than a pencil form, but equally both are fabulous products, and I can highly speak from both parts. They're absolutely fabulous. Have a look at what your pens can stretch to, and then see what it is that you want. And if you want to see what they work like, come and join us later on at launch party, because I'm using them then. Yeah.
Perfect, there we go. So I hope that helps, Lynn. Now, Debbie's going to show you a couple of samples, and then she's going to make a project using our penguin stamps.
Oh, I love them. I absolutely love them. I can't tell you how much I love them. They're absolutely incredible, and I can understand why they have been the talk of the town throughout since they launched, because they're absolutely glorious. And as I said when I was down at the other place, if you can't, if you don't want to stretch too many Christmas selections, collections, whatever you want to call them, this is probably one that will cater for absolutely everything. And of course, colouring as well, they're absolutely glorious. These are just beautiful. I'm just showing you a few of my favourite samples because I just love them, and I absolutely mean this. You're going to have the time of your life colouring with them, and you are going to absolutely love the different results that you can go with. I love this one that Nicole's done. She's used one of those snow globes and then popped it behind the back and used a bit of glitter in there, chunky glitter. You could use faux snow. You can take it into any style of your card making, from your beautiful easel cards to your gift boxes, and use other things that you might have in your collection. This is a mixture of all sorts in this one. I absolutely love it. My personal favourite, and I will give her a little shout out, Rebecca, what Rebecca's done with this one, both me and you, Corrine, were drawn to this one. It just looks like it hasn't been stamped at all and that it's been hand drawn.
Oh, we love that, don't we?
Beautiful, beautiful sample, and done onto craft card as well, which just, again, makes that pop. These are glorious, and I'm going to give you my little take on them because I absolutely adore them. And I will tell you, when I was down at the other place, I did a demonstration and people went nuts for it because I did a little penguin party, and that's exactly what I'm going to do for you now when Debbie can find her piece of cardstock. Do you know when you ever have one of those mornings, Corrine, where you think everything's going right, but then you think, is it? Because I put things down. Does anybody else do this? I put things in a safe place and then forget where I popped it. That's the day I'm having. Right,
do you look at something and think it's not there, and then it's there all the time, so far in front of you?
And then you think, how did that escape my attention? Because I just don't know how it happens. I really don't. Now, I've just cut myself some multi-purpose cardstock. Depending on what you're colouring with, depending on your look that you're going with. If you're going to use anything water soluble, you'll use watercolour cardstock. Anything with alcohol, you could use your super smooth one from your Nina right through to your multi-purpose. But what I'm just going to do is I'm going to create a few of the penguins side by side, having a little party. So I'm going to use my main one first, and this one is the lovely Christmas hugs. I just think all of these are super, super cute and really, really easy to use. We're going to do a little masking technique with this one. So I'm just going to pop that down, and you can see he's had a little bit of ink left on him. I'm just going to ink him up like so. And again, depending on the colouring medium, so if you were using those pencils that you just had a second ago, Corrine, you wouldn't be using this ink pad, you would be using the waterproof one. This is the alcohol-proof one because I'm going to be using some of the TriBlends in a second.
Perfect, yeah.
And I'm using my matte for this particular one just because I want to get a really good image going across there and make sure that everything's lined up perfectly. So this is why I'm going to be using the magnetic base one. So I'm just going to stamp him down. Now, that's my first little image before I start colouring him in. Oh, he's cute. Gorgeous. I love him. Absolutely love him. Now, to do the masking technique, you want your masking tape. So when you've done your masking tape, you're going to re-stamp that image again and fussy cut it out. So I'll just show you. This was mine. I didn't want to go through it, but literally stamp him again and then take your little scissors and fussy cut around, because what we want to do with the masking tape is we want to cover him up. So I'm going to pop him over the top and line him up as close as I can get it to the image over the top.
Can I ask Gardine to have a look, because the masking tape was in the 'Tis the Season sale the other day.
Was it?
It was in definitely one sale, and it was down from £7.99 to £5.99. It had £2 off. So I don't know if you can find that and see if we can find that and let everybody know whether
that'd
it's
be
still...
good, yeah. That would be good, because it's a fabulous tape. I said tape. It's a fabulous roll. Goes a very long way as well, and it's perfect for these techniques, especially because you can get the look with the drawing gum. And I'm just going to try and find. Well, I think Sheena might have got it. The drying gum, the Febio drying gum you can use as well. But you have to let it dry, and then you can do the masking techniques, and then you have to rub it away.
I've never done that. I just love masking tape, which is still in stock. Dean is telling us.
It is in stock.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Now, I'm going to place him as though he's stood a little bit... I keep telling you, I see it as a little shy angel.
Yeah.
He's on the stage, and he's a little bit stage fright. So that's how I see him. But I do know that it's caused a lot of fun, tittering and everything else with Jan and Ben. I haven't seen the wrap-up yet, but I am going to watch it because it looks like they had so much fun last week. So I'm going to just pop that down again, turn that over, and he's going to hide behind there. So take your ink pad again.
You have to have faith in the process with this, don't you?
do,
when you
yeah,
first
because
do it, you're like, oh my goodness me, what have I done? But
exactly.
trust the process, and it does work.
That's exactly right, because the first time I used masking tape or because Post-it notes, now Post-it notes are okay, but they don't fully stick down because the Post-it note only has a little bit of that gum at the top. This is top to bottom tacky, and it's reusable and reusable and reusable. So you're going to get a lot of longevity out of that.
And I love how it's really thin, so it doesn't actually create a step. Because
exactly.
I've done it with cardstock
and that can
before,
make an effect as well.
You can create a step, can't you?
Yep.
There we go.
Perfect.
There you go, masking tape.
It's one of the best products that we've ever brought in terms of a tool that you absolutely need in your stash. Now, you can see straight away that the image has gone over the top, and that's when you think, oh God, I think I've ruined it. But honestly, it's like Corrine said, it's like trusting that process. I'm going to bring this one, I'll bring him a little bit forward on my original. In fact, actually, yeah, I'll bring him a bit forward. On my one that I've done in the coloured image is a little bit stood behind as well, because you can place them wherever you want.
Yeah.
I've got a little choir going off later. A little choir all built up because I had that idea in my head when I was down at the other place, and I thought I'm going to do that for the launch party later. And then I realised we got those fabulous pencils.
So they could each come behind each other, just using more pieces of masking.
That's exactly it. I'm just using the one piece of this, Corrine, but absolutely you can use as much as you want or as little as you want, and I suppose it depends on the effect that you're going for. So now you can see, and again you're thinking, oh, it looks a bit rubbish that at minute, Debbie, what are you doing? But honestly, if you've never used masking tape before, you absolutely need to use this, because if I get my pokey tool just underneath and bring that back now, there you go, how super neat that is, and how it's been placed behind they've not come into the foreground of my little main character, or the one that's is quite happy to stand in the front and do his little choir.
And there's no sticky residue on there.
No sticky residue, nothing at all, and then you can have a little play and you can add some more. So if I wanted to mask behind this one, I would stamp that one, fussy cut around, pop the masking tape over, and then you could line them up so that you could carry on and going all the way around. Now, as I've done with this one, all I've done is I've added the extra little penguin on the end to that one. So I've created 4 little penguins, but honestly, it's such a fabulous technique. I absolutely love it. I've loved it for ages, but it was always a bit of a messy technique, but not anymore. Not anymore, because this fabulous product that we do has been a game changer for me in terms of masking. And then all you're going to do is do a spot of colouring. So I'll just pop a little bit. I'm not going to colour all the image, Corrine, but using some of our TriBlends that you can use, any of your colouring mediums. Later on, I am using the fabulous Aqua pens, but I love colouring. I don't know about anybody else.
Is that ice grey?
Ice grey, yeah.
And that's in the...
actually, this one is do you know the shades? So it's the darker one. So do you know we have different ones? We have the lighter tones, so there's the blends and then the shades. The blend and the shades give you 6 colours of that one colour family, which is always a good one. But yeah, you can colour with anything, Corrine. I'm just using the first thing that I picked up, to be in all honesty, and just have a little play, little colour, get the kids involved. I've already said, so Sapphire, with all her friends in her class, and when she goes back to school, I think she's moved up another year, so I'm going to stamp loads of images out for her onto ready-made cards. She's going to colour them all in and send them Christmas cards. Yeah, absolutely. That's the lovely thing about these. You can make yourself a little colouring book. You can take it into any kind of craft. Yeah. You can take it into your scrapbook pages, into your journals, all those kind of things that you can do. But yeah, I just love these. I think they're super cute. And I was saying as well, they're not the they're not overloaded, super cute. Do you know what I mean by that?
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
And they're not fiddly either, are they?
No, and it's a stamp. All the things that you can do with a stamp. If you watched me the other week when I did the reverse stamping using our silicone mat, you could reverse stamp some of these images as well. The ones that have got something. I mean, some of these are quite symmetrical, so it wouldn't be worth doing on some of them. But on the penguin one, the skating one.
I need to watch that and see how you did that reverse stamping.
It's just fabulous. If I get a chance, I'll show you later, Corrine, because it's really, really lovely, easy technique to do. Usually I use it with a silicone block, but obviously we've never sold silicone blocks until I realised we have a silicone mixed media mat. And then it dawned on me I could do that technique, and I can show you, and that's what we did. I showed them how to do that. People absolutely went nuts for it, Corrine. And do you know, I've not invented that technique. It's been out for absolutely ages. But yeah, so have a little play with your colours. Use those TriBlends because they're absolutely glorious, these TriBlends. I am going to use the lighter one just to go on the inside to give him a little bit of a definition on, because white on white, it can be quite a bit stark.
Yeah.
So it's nice just to soften that up a little bit. And even down to, I could give him a little rosy red cheek. Let's see if I can find a little pink. Let's grab a little, we'll have rose bush. I'm going to mix up these, but you can give him a couple of little pink rosy cheeks over the top as well. Just have a little bit of fun with them and really enjoy them because they are absolutely glorious stamps. Very, very easy to use as well, and a lot of fun. It's so super cute. And I want to sit here now, Corrine, and I want to colour it all, but I can't. Time is creeping away with us already. But literally, just have a lot of fun in colouring. And I'll bring in my coloured version so you can see. I've already mounted, but a pop of colour and ink, because this is an inky background as well. Using your inks, mixing your inks up. I've grounded them a little bit, so I've just added a little bit of colour underneath. Yeah, rather than, because at the moment that's exactly what they look like. But when you add a little bit of shading underneath, it gives them a little bit of as though they stood on something. And literally so easy to use and stamp with these. They're absolutely fabulous. And then in terms of card making, I've just made myself a lovely, I'll give you the sizing because I've done it 8 by 4.5 and scored it down at, Debbie, get it right. That's right. It's that. Start it with the main measurements, Debbie. 8 by 9, scored at 4.5, and then scored in the centre as well to create an easel. I've used some of my old Christmas paper. This was from the Bethlehem.
I was going to say, I thought it was
yes,
Bethlehem.
the Bethlehem collection. So I'm trying to use up some of my older collections, papers, because I don't know about you, Corrine, but I tend to just keep looking at them and not using them. And it's a bit silly, isn't it? So I'm going to place that then just into there. So I don't need to add anything else to it because I'm just going to use that as the base. And it's being backed onto some of our matte black cardstock. I am going to just, though, put my glue just a little bit, not all the way to the end, but just underneath so it'll stick down onto there. And then centralise it so I know that it's in the right place and it's nice and even all the way around. And then just to finish that off, to give it the little, I still call it a flopper stopper and I can't think of the right word now.
Stopper?
The stopper. Of course it is. Stops it from flopping over. That's why I call it a flopper stopper. But yes, it is exactly that. Stopper.
Yeah. Simple words.
Simple words.
You had it incorporated in what you were saying.
Exactly. So that you can be making things like this. And a penguin party, super cute, but super easy to do. Just make sure you've got the right things and make sure you have got these fabulous stamps because believe you me, you can be creating some absolute gorgeous projects, gorgeous Christmas makes, very easy, very quickly, and look at the price.
I know, it's amazing. Platinum price £19.15 or $28.56. And that means that you've got the complete collection so that if you do want to be making a scene like Debbie's done, then you can do that. Now, loads of you are here. Now, there seems to be a lot of love on the Twas the Night Before Christmas collection. Mary Reno said she bought the entire collection when it was first released, and she says it's a great price on this selection. Lynn Morton says, love the Night Before Christmas collection with the reindeer and stocking in it, but haven't got the confidence or ability to colour those in. Take it easy, just a little bit at a time, Lynn, and I'm really sure you can do it. I really do believe you can. Mary Reno says the penguins are so damn cute, and then she's given us a lot of love for both our outfits. Thank you so much. Now, Crafty Stacey Lou, I think this is about the Aqua Blend pencils, I think. I apologise if not. She says, I bought these because when I saw Debbie, her face lit up when she spoke about them. I'm looking forward to practising my colouring with them. So, yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Practice colouring, but who was the lovely lady that said that she didn't want it, or she was a bit too intimidated by it?
Lynn Morton.
Lynn, don't be. Do you know what, Lynn? Take some of your pens and don't worry about the shading, where the lights. So don't worry. Just colour. Literally, take one colour, and you don't have to add that shade and dimension if you don't want to. You can learn that. You can take the, we all started the same place as you guys. So absolutely, just enjoy the colouring process, enjoy the stamps, and don't worry for a single second about all that extra
blending
bit. Don't worry about that. That will come naturally, and as you watch the shows or watch the tutorials, that'll come naturally to you. So please don't worry. Just enjoy them because they're absolutely fabulous stamps, and I can promise you will love them no matter how you colour. If you want to block colour with one colour, don't fret. Enjoy them because they're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. That's a lovely bit of advice there, Debbie. So Lillian Quack says, hello, Corrine and Debbie. Hi, everyone. Lots of love coming in for that. That's lovely, says Lynn. Mary says, that's how adorable that looks, Debbie. Sarah Brown says, loving the penguin collection. Robbie's loving the cards. So is Carletta, and so is Gemma Swift. Now, since I showed you this right at the beginning of the show, and now Debbie did that amazing box demo, you have been loving this. This is our sunflower selection. Now, we're down into very low double figures on this. Not very many left at all of these. Now, this, I am not kidding you, this is the right price. £10, $13. Honestly, it really is. You're getting your Hello Sunshine, which is a die, and then all of the stamps that coordinate with it. You're getting the frame stamp and die. Fabulous frame. You get the stamp, it comes in 3 pieces, and then the frame. As our Debbie said, cut it first and then line up the frame afterwards, and then it's going to create something like this. You're going to be able to colour beautifully. Then we have the striking sunflower, which are the floral elements that you saw our Debbie using. They're all down there. And then you're going to get your 12 sheets of flower forming foam. You're going to get them in the yellow, the brown, the sage green, and that lovely grass green. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are 9 by 12 inches, so they are bigger than A4. I kid you not, I say it all the time, I would have paid over £12 just for that. But you're getting the foam and the 3 extra dies for £10, $13. Your platinum price down there is going to be £8 or $10.40, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so make sure you snap that up, and that's probably been one of the busiest things that we've had so far today. Oh, another one's just gone, so they are going down. There we go. Next we're going to go for a break. Right, so just to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. If you are new here and you keep hearing about the platinum price that I keep mentioning down here and Club Inspire, then here's little BT to tell you all about it.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Hello and welcome back. Right now, that sunflower selection is so busy, really is. If you are thinking about it, I know it's part of our craft vault later at 2 o'clock, I had to think about that, 2 o'clock, but really it is going fast and it might well sell out. So please, please don't leave that one too long if you are thinking about that. Now, something else, did this launch last week or the week before? It's only a couple of weeks, isn't it? But this is, this is box fresh for you. This is our Venetian Grace collection. Now, I love how they've done Venetian Grace. They've broken it down into 3 bundles so that you can pick what you want. We've got our pieces here that I'd call core tools. We're going to look at our paper pads in a minute, and then we've got our embellishments to look at afterwards. So it just means that if you do want the core tools, you can get that. If you want, say, 2 of the lots of paper pads, then you can do that. You can now build your own bundle according to what you want and what your budget allows, because we really do want to make these sort of budget friendly, because we know everybody has a different budget. Now, this Venetian Grace, and especially when I show you the papers in a minute, you're going to see it's gorgeous. We've got the Rialto Bridge, which is our first one. I love this. So you can be bringing this in, and you can be doing this with blacks and bringing in some golds in your gilding waxes and have that, drop shadows on that. I love how you can be bridging across apertures or 2 sides of a card. Gorgeous. We've got the Harmonious Harp. So another one that's absolutely beautiful. Now, I saw this one when I was with Michelle on Friday. This is the Little Cherub. Apparently, it's based on our Leanne's little granddaughter, which is gorgeous.
Absolutely, you can see that.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
110%.
Absolutely beautiful. So you're getting the stamp and the die, and when you put them together, it's going to give you that. Now, look at this for a frame. This is your Renaissance frame. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? 2 die piece here. So you're getting all of the detail, and it is a cut and emboss die. So this one, once you've cut it, please run it through with your embossing mat to make all of this detail pop if you want to. You can ink through there, you can do loads and loads of techniques on that. Now this one isn't a cut and emboss, this is your ornamental frame. So again, it's going to be beautiful. You can have it cut in out of your cardstock, or you can have it with a matte layer, and you've also got your aperture. Lovely. Renaissance border and corners is the next one. So I love this edgeable here, so this border one here, and then the 3 different sort of corners or flourishes. Again, it's another one that's going to work with lots and lots of different collections, because whilst it's yet very Renaissance-esque, Venetian-esque, or whatever you want to call it, and it's going to work with all the others, it's going to work with lots and lots of your projects. This is a cut and emboss folder. It's 2D, so it's going to do your embossing and do your cutting at the same time to give you this, which is beautiful. And then, make sure I try and put that the right way up. Moment in Time is our stamp set. Oh, I love that. You're getting your treble clef and all the little music bits. Well, that's going to be really useful. You're going to find that one really, really useful to have. So you're going to get all of those. That's a total of 8 stamps, 12 dies, and 1 cut and emboss folder. And you're going to get that for £60 or $80. But again, platinum price, £48 or $64. Now, if you're loving that, you might want to add in this one too. So this is your Venetian Grace paper collection. Oh, there we go. 4 elements. There you go. I thought I had 3 bits. It's 4 pieces. First of all, you're going to get your 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock. Look at the colours. Aren't they absolutely beautiful? I love this. Look at that. You look at that gorgeous floral, but then look at this. You've got that Venetian image. Look, you've got the bridge here. You've got the gondola down here. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that cherry blossom. So, so pretty. And look at the colours. And it's not just one colour palette. We've gone through turquoises, teals, peaches. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like you're parting the floral elements to go to the scenes behind. So
that paper pad at home as well, Lauren, Corrine, when you really see just how they've been laid up, those lovely images, the water that's in there actually looks like real water.
It does.
So that ripple, it's just stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous. And I love the reverses as well. Gorgeous. Yeah. Now, if you love that in the 12 by 12, you're also going to adore it in the 6 by 6, which is really useful because if you want a smaller bit, then it really will do. So it's exactly the same images, all shrunk down to 6 by 6. Now, teaming it up, perhaps you struggle to match up your colours, then you need to make sure you've got this one with the luxury linen card pack. So this is 24 pieces. You're getting 6 colours, so you're getting 4 of each. And those colours, if I just pop that up there, you're going to see, look at that, wherever you go with this, oh, I'm going to go that way, wherever you go with this, you're going to be able to see that you're going to be able to match up the colours. If I pick another one, look at that, I'm picking out those colours here, I'm picking out the greens, the blues, you know, it's going to work perfectly, so that's there. And then finally, you're getting your multi-sheet vellum stack. So these are 6 by 6. Now these are 150 GSM. Look at how thick that vellum is. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Let's see if I can find, see if I can put it on here. There you go, so you can actually, oh, there you go, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So again, you've got 12 different designs and you have got 2 of each design in here. So if I pick this up on here, you can see you've got all of these gorgeous, gorgeous designs. I love the colourways. Every time I keep going, no, that's enough, I'll show you. Then I see another one. Absolutely beautiful. £45 or $60 is going to get you all of those sheets. I haven't totaled it up, but it is a lot. 72 in your card, 24 in your linen, and 24 in this piece here. So that is a lot. So that is your second of your Venetian Grace collections, and your third one is your embellishments. This is just the piece de resistance, the actual perfect little bit. So you are going to be able to add in these as well. So you've got your tassels, you've got 12 of your tassels, again in those beautiful, beautiful details. And in just 1 minute, they'll just pop those details on the screen for you as well, so that you've got that one. And then we're going to give you your shimmer ink pads, because we all know you love shimmer ink pads. You're going to get the 3 in pink, blue and gold, and also you're going to get your gems, 100 gems in there. Look at those. What is it? Arbori Borealis. What do they call it? Aurora Borealis. That's the one. Aurora Borealis. Yeah, that word. No, can't do that word. Arbori.
AB for short.
AB. I like that. AB. Yeah, your gems. No, that's a word I've never been able to do. Now, if you want those 3 elements just to finish off your collection, £19 or $25. But again, platinum price, £15.20 or $20. Debbie, are you going to show us some samples?
I am. I'm going to show you some samples because I love this collection.
Gorgeous.
It's
so
romantic,
pretty,
it's beautiful, it's all those. I mean, I've never been lucky enough to go to Venice. It's one of those places that I absolutely want to go to. I want to go over one of those Rialto bridges. I want to go down the canal and the gondola. I want to do all those lovely things. And I genuinely adore this. And that paper pad is out of this world, including those vellums as well. So these are the kind of things that you can be making with. I'll just show you a few. Lovely shimmer ink pads in there. Do we have those shimmer ink pads still, Corrine, or have they? Yep. Brilliant, because they're absolutely glorious. You could be making beautiful pieces like that, and I love that. This card's being made with that lovely image through there, so you can see how it all just works together beautifully. The same bridge there, but using those dies going down the side to create those lovely edges. Absolutely glorious. I can see it. I can see her little granddaughter right now on some of those pictures that she showed me. I love Lillian. That is absolutely so much like her little granddaughter. You can colour them up in a different way. That's created that little, like a do you know the gargoyle kind of effect, that lovely stone effect. That can be done in that collection as well. You've got your cut and emboss folder. You've got the most gorgeous ARP there as well. And that cut and emboss folder really is absolutely stunning. So you could be doing lots and lots of different things with. Now, I am in a bit of a box mood today.
You are, aren't you?
I am, because I've got another box lined up for you. I adore making boxes. Just standard, I say standard gift boxes, but the gift boxes that if you make to sell, when you make them, you know for a fact what you pay in the shops for a box. When you're making it with the collections, then you can match your cards with it, gift bags with it, all those kind of things. It really does elevate it to a whole new level. But I'm going to use a couple of the pieces. So I do love this Renaissance frame, which is your die cutting frame at the end of the day. 2 die cuts, one that's got an emboss feature to it though as well. This creates the matte part, but this works independently on its own as well. So even if you didn't want to team it up with that piece, you don't have to. You've got those choices. However, my choice today is that I am absolutely going to use those 2. And you brought a good point out as well, Corrine, about the embossed side of it. So I'm going to make sure that I do that. Now, even though it's on my Gemini Junior plate, it will still both fit on there, so I can get that through. And I'm going to, and I don't know what's happened here, but we haven't got the raspberry shim, but it doesn't matter. I don't know where that's gone, actually. There was one to this one, weren't there, Corrine? I'm not going daft.
And it was there.
Actually, though, to be fair, doesn't it show you can use your older accessories?
Yeah.
Because they will work in here as well. So I'm just going to run that through, and hopefully that doesn't move this time. What I love about the Gemini 2 is that I don't have to turn it sideways anymore. I can just run it through there.
I know, makes it so much easier.
It makes such a difference. Absolutely makes that difference, totally. And then take that out, and I've got that first piece there that is die cut, but we're going to emboss this one. So I'll just put that to one side, and then I'm going to remove the magnetic shim, and then just, let's twiddle that around a little bit. Just pop over the top now, because that lovely piece in there has got that embossed detail, so it's worth doing this. Don't throw your waste away as well, because that could be used as your inside piece for your sentiments in this collection as well. So I've just taken out the magnetic shim, and I'm just going to run that through to emboss it with. And then I'm going to use one of those gorgeous ink pads to go through there. Now, the reason I've done the embossing feature is because it pushes through the cardstock, And especially when I'm catching my ink through it, it'll pick all the ink up even better. But the difference that it makes by doing that embossing, it's well worth running it through your machine for the second time to create that lovely effect. Now I'm just going to remove my tape off there, but I'm not going to take the piece out of the die. I'm going to keep it in there. And then I'm going to take an ink dauber, bring in my shimmer ink pad, and I'm going with the pink one. Beautiful. And it's, oh, aren't they gorgeous? I love the addition of these shimmer ink pads to this collection. Absolutely beautiful.
Can I just say, we've just been doing some investigation while we've been going on, and we've just found out that the code that we had the other day for £5 off your shop is still active until 11:59 on the 9th of July. And today's only the 4th. So if you are wanting to get an extra little bit of cheeky discount off your shopping, then use the code SUMMER, SUMMER, and that's going to give you £5 off. Now, it's only one use per customer, so if you haven't already used it, make sure you do. There are some exclusions, and specifically as well, gift cards. You can't use it on a gift card. No minimum spend. So just think if you were buying the Venetian Grace embellishments, or if you were buying the sunflower collection, or you're buying your penguins, then make sure you use the code SUMMER to get you an extra little discount. It's there right on the front of the homepage when you go onto our website, so you've probably seen it yourself anyway.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness me.
And that look, isn't it gorgeous? And because I embossed it, it's caught it even better. And it is still, so I'm going to be careful because it is still wet. I want you to remember shimmer ink pads, like our shimmer ink pads in our Spectrum Raw brand, they stay wetter longer. So this means they could now get shimmering effect, but they are wet pigment inks, so please take care when you're using that. So just pop that to one side to let it dry naturally. I already have with this piece, and I'm just going to bring that in because that one's nice and dry now, although my fingers aren't, Corrine. So I'm just going to grab a quick wipe because I'm going to end up transferring that ink all over the rest of the project, and I don't want to do that, including my mats. So I'm going to wipe that up off the mat as well. And then I'm going to use the beautiful cherub. She's absolutely glorious. I love her. I think she's so super cute, and one that's not daunting to colour as well. It's really nice, easy one to colour with. But first things first, I'm going to pop that piece down. You can put some foam pads on, you know, you foam on a roll around the outside to give it a bit of a lift as well. You could make it into a little shaker card, this one, because using that foam on a roll, put some acetate at the back, put your foam on a roll, and then you've got a little shaker in a centre too. So lots and lots of different ways that you can use this. I'm just going to go in with my tape pen. Do we have any dust tape pens in stock yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Keep checking.
Keep checking.
I keep checking. I meant to pick some up at Chesterfield, but you know, because I was so busy, and to be fair, I don't even know if they've got any, but I meant to pick some up.
We are expecting so much to be delivered soon.
Yeah.
Because I put in an order yesterday and I've had to wait for quite a few little bits.
Yes.
When that lands, that warehouse is going to be so full. So full. I think it's going to have to come on like 3 big lorries. We are waiting on so much stuff.
I can believe it. I can believe it. Now, I am going to drop my ink onto the little cherub. The lovely thing about her as well is that you've got the options of having her on a die cut piece so you can use it as a topper, or you could just use it simply to lay down on your card as a background piece. So let me see where I put this little bit of scrap. There we go. Oh, that is a little bit of scrap, Debbie. I think you're being a bit tight there, girl. Oh, what am I like? So if I just roll that, oh no, I should have used my mat. Let me use my mat, Corrine, because you said earlier about having no feeling. It's happening. I can feel it happening. So let me bring that in for a second and go back in. And we'll re-ink. And that's the beauty of these. If you're using your stamping platform though with the magnetic base, you know that you're rest assured you're going to get a clean stamped image every single time because you can go back in and use it. But I'm trying to speed this bit up because look at the time, Corrine. Where does the time go when we are in this room?
But our lunch will be ready in just over 25 minutes.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
I know.
I am ready for it.
Christina, bless her, she's got lunch ready for us both.
Oh, she has. Have you seen her cookies?
They look good, did those?
Oh my God, honestly, those cookies look amazing. They've got like a filling in.
Yeah, there was 2 cookies sandwiched together.
Yeah, I'm steering away from them. I'm being good.
Are you?
Yeah, I've got to get back into the good. Got to get back on that good wagon, not the bad one. But yeah, so you can either colour her in, or you can, before you colour her in, and I would recommend doing that. But this is another lovely one. She's going to fit through the mini.
Yeah.
She's going to fit through the mini. So die cut her out and then you can colour, because if you colour and then die cut and it moves, you've wasted your time.
That's what I say every single time.
So absolutely, but just colour her in. Now I've just used our turquoise blend and the ice blue blend with the fair skin and a little bit of the golden brown. Have a little play with those TriBlends. They're absolutely beautiful, beautiful pens.
And all of those will be in that select essentials blends that we have got on pick of the day for you today.
Perfect. So you can see it now, you can place her wherever you want to place her. I am going to put her in the middle, but I'm going to bring in my box and I'll give you the measurements. I've already done some matting and layering with, my personal opinion, the most beautiful papers. I keep saying every single time we excel ourselves. I say we, not we personally, our lovely Leanne and her fabulous team work their wonders every single time with those paper pads. Now this measures at 10 inches upwards, going to 11, so it's from an A3 piece of cardstock this, and then I have done the base at 2 inches all the way around, so it's 2 inch, 2 inch, 2 inch all the way around. The top part, if I bring in my top one, I'll bring in now. Now, normally I start with the same pieces and then chop it down. That's the easiest way I do, but I can give you the measurements for that because it is 9 by 8 scored at 1 inch all the way around. And that will be the perfect top of the box, that's the word I'm looking for, top of the box, onto there as well. So you can see now, adding those gorgeous papers, aren't they just beautiful? Really, really beautiful. I'm going to pop some, you can see me being frugal with my cardstock.
I'm just going to interrupt you and say, if you are wanting the sunflower collection, it's not very often I come in and say this, please, please don't take too long. We have sold more of those this morning than we were expecting to do in this first show. They are going to sell out very soon.
I said to you, I did not think for 1 second that they would last to the craft vault.
Yeah,
I didn't think they would.
If they do, it's going to be minimum numbers. It might be your first demo on craft vault if you're doing one.
Maybe a not demo, because I don't think we're going to I genuinely don't think they're going to be here. And I do say this, the early bird catches the worm sometimes with the deals. And not that we do it on a purpose, we're giving you the sneaky peek, we're giving you that first opportunity. That's why it's called the wake-up call. Even though in the UK, technically it isn't a wake-up, because I'd be worried if you were waking up at 11 o'clock. Although, to be fair, depends on the kind of work you do, because night shift people, I think, would still be in bed at 11 o'clock. But a wake-up call gives you that opportunity to get hold of products first before we bring them to the shows when they're focused on. So like today, the craft vault. So that's my box lid. I'm just going to pop my box base together. I'm going to keep my box base white and plain, but of course you can decorate up the inside if you want to with some of that beautiful paper. I suppose it depends on who you're giving it to and who you're gifting it to. And if you make to sell, you want to add those extra little details, they'll be the ones that take your box from charging maybe £2 to about £3 if you're adding all those little details, or maybe more, because I've sold boxes before, Corrine, at more than that. People have been willing to pay. It depends on what you're adding to that. So I'm going to pop my lid onto the top of my box. Let's get that in there. And then I'm going to now decorate that with this lovely collection. So I'm going to add this. Now I'm going to pop some foam pads onto the back. I'll just pop a couple on there. There we go. And then I'll add my little cherub and add a few of the little accessories, because you've got those beautiful tassels, that lovely Aurora. Your fault. It's
the AB gems.
The Aurora. It's that second word. The Aurora I can get okay. It's the second word I can't
Borealis?
get. Aurora.
Yeah,
I had it a minute ago, Corrine.
You did. I'm so sorry.
A minute ago.
It's my word I can't do. We all have one.
We all do, don't we? We do. We have our way with our words. I've got one of my tassels. I've just used a little bit of twine through there to attach through, because I'm going to have that at the top part. But I love a ribbon, so I'm going to pop a little ribbon onto there as well. And again, if I just pop that down where I want it first.
To catch it down,
Yeah, just to attach it, and I can trim that in a second. Now then, do I put that in the middle and put her down here, or do I put that in the middle and perhaps place that? This is how I have a play around.
I go her in the middle and
do you like her in the middle?
Sentiment diagonal.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. And then it evens it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's that bit of placement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes, do you do that, Corrine, where I don't actually stick things down straight away? I look at it and sometimes I photo it and then rearrange it and then photo it again.
I can guarantee you all my prep that I sit at home and do changes when it goes on air.
Yeah. Do you know, you're just like me.
Oh, always.
I set off with it in my head of how it's going to go. And then when it comes to, I change all the time. I have this...
Might use the same bits, but the configuration will change all the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm just going to go in now and take those pads off. And I think I'm going to go with what you said, Corrine, because I do like her. And I think she's a nice central part to that beautiful frame. Oh, yeah, definitely. You see in my head, that wasn't going to go there. The middle piece was going to be the sentiment. But let's go in, and I'm going to place that a little bit just into that bottom corner. Let me just make sure I've got a bit of white though, because I like it to be a bit even.
All right.
Do you know where you've got the same amount showing on either side? I know it looks a bit wonky on there, but in my eyeballs, in my eye view, it's straight. And then just finish off with a couple of little gems. They are beautiful, these gems. These AB gems.
They're lovely, aren't they?
They're gorgeous.
Now, on the screen, we've got the paper collection details. Platinum price £36.48. Remember, that's going to get you the 12 by 12 papers, the 6 by 6 papers, the vellums, and the A4 linen cardstock as well. But if you want to go and have a little route around, you'll also see the core tools and also the embellishments that Debbie has been using as well.
And there we go. Let me just move that to one side. Another little box. Okay, I'm definitely in a boxy mood. But how gorgeous is this collection, Corrine?
It's really
absolutely beautiful. Today is all about you. What bargains are you going for? Are you going for some of the newer launches, or are you grabbing yourself some bargains, or are you taking advantage of everything that we've got on the shows today and grabbing yourself lots of crafty goodies? Let us know, because I'm always interested in what people get. I'm always nosy. I always ask people all weekend. That's all I'm asking people. What have you been buying? What have you got? What have you? That's what I'm like. But because I craft myself, that's exactly what I love to discuss things like that with people. So yeah, absolutely. But a gorgeous, gorgeous collection, and one that I know you'll have a lot of fun with as well, in terms of any of your crafting, any of your scrapbooking, journaling, and all those kind of things as well.
Absolutely gorgeous, and it really is such a pretty colour, is that. Mary Rena was loving the colours from the last one, which was the penguin. Both Jedi and Pamela, oh, thank you very much. Lovely comments about my top. Oh, that's very kind of you. Mary Beth Doyle says, great card, Debbie. That was about the penguins. Oh, but she loves the Venetian Grace collection, which is lovely. So does Marianne. Trinkle's Garden and Home Life says, good morning, everyone. I have been watching on the big screen. Ooh, there we go. Corrine, I've got the sunflower and the cute penguin collection. Well, you did well. You've got a bargain there. You'll have got quite a lot for not a lot of money. Beautiful box, Debbie. And Carletta says, lovely box, Debbie. So there we go.
Thank you.
Right, I've got a few here to show you. But before we start that, should we line up your make so that people can be voted? Because we've got, as we said, we've got a couple of people on the socials today. We've got, is it correct? No, it's Victoria, and she has got somebody else with her as well. So she will be doing that today. Yes, so she will be counting those up and show her how that is done. So please take it away, Debbie. What have you been doing?
Well, we started with the first one, and definitely I don't think I'm going to get to another demo with the sunflowers. So that is, oh, sorry, Charlotte, I didn't realise you were there. Number 1 is the sunshine box. Send in sunshine. Got to send a bit of sunshine. Number 2 is the penguin party, having that little party there with those beautiful, cute penguin characters. So that's number 2. And then number 3, the very romantic, very beautiful, gorgeous Venetian Grace collection. So that is number 3. So it's 3, it's 2, or 1. You decide.
There we go, perfect. 1, 2 or 3, and Victoria and Olivia will be counting those up for you. So please make sure you vote. Right, now the first one we want to quickly show you is our pick of the day. Now don't forget, we only have picks of the day for 24 hours, but you will always get double points down there on your pick of the day price. Now these today are £55 or $80. It is your 24-piece TriBlend collection. I'm going to show you the colours. These are your essentials, and they truly are essential. Look at those colours. Now remember, you can blend these so beautifully. You're getting 3 shades within each colour family, your light, your medium and your dark. They're alcohol pens, so they are going to blend beautifully, especially if you use it on your Nina cardstock, so that is brilliant. Now platinum price today is £44 or $64. So I think that is a bargain price, because it should be $79.99 or $119. Now, talking of colouring, this is a completely different medium to do your colouring, is your Aqua Blend pencils. Now we're going to give you 3 sets with 24 in each one. So the first one we're going to give you is your landscape collection. So you've got your pencils, you do it on your watercolour card, you can colour them down and then you can blend that colour out. Or you can apply your colour to a separate piece of watercolour card and then lift it with a water pen, a paintbrush, or even your sparkle pens. That is something I love to do, use your sparkle pens with those. Next, you're going to get your portrait collection, so I'll show you the colours that you're going to get that. Now remember, anything water-based like these, this is just the starting point of colours. You could be blending, let's just say, strawberry with Shire green. You might get a bit muddy brown, so let's go a better one. If you started doing your papaya with your cypress, you're going to lighten up that green really quite strong. If you wanted to be doing your skin tones, you've got your blush and your apricot, and you can dilute them down and mix them up and shape your different skin tones. Then we've got our botanical collection. Look at those gorgeous floral type colours. Now you're going to get all 72 pencils in total. Instead of being £75 or $90, you're going to be paying £60 or $80, and your platinum price today is £48 or $64. Don't forget, whatever you're buying today, please put in code SUMMER into the code box at the end, and you should be able to get £5 off your purchase, as long as you've not used that code before and it's not to purchase gift cards. So yeah, make sure you do that. And I mean, this is the sort of thing that this is where it pays to use your code SUMMER, because the platinum price for these 6 penguin collections is £19.15 or $28.56. So if you can knock another £5 off, that would be brilliant. First of all, we've got Christmas Blessings, our gorgeous little angel penguin. Next, we've got our sledging penguin, Snow What Fun. Look at all of these sentiments. Next, we've got our ice skating dude, Have a Nice Day. He is lovely. I love that little hat as well. Then we've got our cutie, our Christmas hugs. He's been hugged by those jumpers and hats, isn't he? He is so snuggly. Gosh, you wouldn't want to be wearing those today, would you? Sending Holiday Cheer is the next one. Who doesn't like a penguin popping out of a box? We certainly do. But don't forget, look at all these sentiments. There are so many. Making Spirits Bright is our final one. And I said, don't forget, we do a double-sided die of light bulbs. Yes. Like an edger die. Yeah.
I had that. Yep, absolutely perfect with that. I think it's called the string of lights.
I know, and that was in the 'Tis the Season sale. If there are any left, it was before. So yeah, so make sure you get those today. £19.15 or $28.56. Now, lots of love for this collection, because you're getting 75% off on this. That's 70, 75, and more. Oh, over 70, there we go. Now you're going to be getting the Twas the Night Before Christmas paper pad, double-sided papers, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm loving that. Look at that, with the music scores on as well. Scenes, beautiful, beautiful ones. I'm seeing, oh, and I'm even seeing gold foiling on there. Look at that beautiful paper pad. 6x6, 36 double-sided sheets, 12 designs, so you're getting 3 of each. You're getting your embellishment, and you will get more because I'm losing them. You're getting your iced berries and your sort of shiny berries, and you're getting your fir cones as well. You're then going to get your ribbons, and you look, you've got velvet ribbons, and then also your sparkly ribbon as well. You're getting your pine tree edge. I mean, this is going to go through so many collections. How about cutting that and then using the, there we go, look, using the Santa to be over the trees. How gorgeous is that? Because you're also going to get this, the St. Nicholas ones, which is beautiful, which is St. Nicholas and the presents and the houses. Look at that, music and swirls. There's nothing on there that says Christmas. There's not a Christmas holly leaf or anything. So that is going to be brilliant if you have got any of your musical family that you need to make cards for, sorry. Festive foliage is the next one, our gorgeous poinsettia. It's like builder poinsettia is how I like to think of that one. Your next one is your decorative frame with all, I keep going upside down with that one, with all of those embellishments. Well, that is so pretty, isn't it? And again, take away the embellishments, there's nothing on that frame that says Christmas. So you're going to be using it all year round, as you will with your traditional window. Put a scene inside there, because are you looking in, are you looking out, is entirely up to you. But I love the fact that the window opens as well. Stockings by the fire is the next one. I'm whizzing through these because we're running out of time, and there's lots in here. All of this is for that amazing price you can see on the screen. Christmas Eve, what a gorgeous one you've got there. Maybe you're going to have the little girl looking out of the window. How about that? This is the one that we were talking about earlier, the build the sleigh. Beautiful, beautiful one. So you can create your own scenes, build the sleigh, stamp it on, and create those gorgeous scenes, or build a stocking. It's vast. It's a huge collection, but your today's price is £30 or $35. This should be £103. It should be $125. If this isn't the time to be stocking up on those, and there's nothing in there, because it's so traditional, there's nothing in there that's what I'd call trendy. It's not going to go that you're going to look at it next year and go, oh, I don't want to use that. That's so last season. It's going to last year on year. And then you've got your platinum price of £24 or $28, but that can go down even better if you use the code SUMMER, don't forget, because that's going to get you £5 off if you haven't already used it. Now, I think our first sellout of the day is going to be this. It's your sunflower selection. You've got your striking sunflower, which is your floral dies. You have got your fabulous frame, which is that gorgeous frame stamp and die to go with it too. You've got your Hello Sunshine, which is a beautiful sunshine die with all of these sentiments. And finally, you have got your flower forming foam. I would pay the price of this collection for this foam. Can I just say, if you bought this and applied the code SUMMER, well, that's ridiculous, but there we go. Just saying that. If you've not already used your summer code, please use that. And then these are the colours of your foam. Wow, I need to take a deep breath. That was a lot of words. I'm sorry about my voice droning on, but I hope we just wanted to make sure you saw all of the bargains before they sell out. Right then, Debbie, the winner is number 2. It's the penguins.
Oh, my little party of penguins. There you go. I love my penguins, I'm not going to lie. And I just think you can have so much fun with these. You can. Whether you're using 1, 2, a trio, all of them. Tons of them. And later on I'm going to use quite a lot of them. But yeah, I absolutely love them. And I know you have loved them too. So thank you very much.
There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you everyone for voting for that. Right, well, Debbie and I are going to go and have some lunch, and after lunch we're going to come back with Craft Vault. So I've shown you some of our good deals. Whether the sunflower one is there, I can see, it's all Nature's Garden, so I can see the Beautiful down there, I can see some gnomes, I can see Secret Garden, oh, and I can see some more foam. Don't forget there's the Wildflowers. So we'll go through them all, and our Debbie will do some gorgeous, gorgeous demos for you as well. So if you want a bargain, don't forget your code SUMMER, SUMMER. So your code SUMMER will get you an extra £5 off. One use, no minimum spend. Code expires in 9th of July, and it can't be used on gift cards, understandably. So please make sure you apply that code. But we're going to go. Please come back to see our Nature's Garden Craft Vault at 2 p.m. And then at 6 p.m. we will be back doing our launch party. And we're going to be looking at penguins, Venetian Grace, and the Twas a Night Before Christmas as well. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes, it is. So please make sure you tune in and join us then. Have a lovely hour and keep safe, and we shall see you shortly. Ta-ra for now.